I have such a lovely intro.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hooligan Sports Podcast, Season 2, Episode 23. We're live right now. Joined with me
It's a very sensual episode here.
the one and only Christian
Hello.
Bustos. Christian Allen 1, JRA Bustos. You already know. And joining us from El Sereno, California,
87.
the one and only
Hello.
Tommy. Check this out, guys.
We have a Tommy Sotelo sighting, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing.
We had one last week.
Not only that,
Yeah.
we got our video call working in the studio. Hopefully, let us know if everything's working. Shout out,
It's working.
not you, I meant like everybody joining us.
Very
right now,
on brand that
making
Tommy
sure.
is leaning into one right now.
And it's blurry. Also, shout out to Rico. He's not here on this episode because today is his lovely wife Cynthia's birthday. So happy birthday, Cynthia!
Happy 21st
All your
birthday.
favorite
Happy birthday, Cynthia.
from all your favorite hooligans. We love you both. Next week,
Yes.
you'll
All
be
three of
back.
us. There's me.
And Kristen.
And
Kristen off
Kilo,
camera is
who
also making
she's
sure I'm
the
including
MVP
her.
of every episode off camera. And I'm determined
MVP.
to
So
get
happy
her on
birthday,
camera.
Cynthia.
No.
Happy birthday.
Guys,
One day.
if we could give you any advice, don't make a baby. Trust me.
Wow.
I know from firsthand. Don't do it.
Look, there's pain in those eyes.
I know.
like
Hey,
this,
but
though.
this is episode 23, episode captain
I mean,
of the Los
This
Angeles
isn't
Kings.
episode 11. This is
Dustin
episode
Brown.
23.
Episode Michael Jordan.
Wow.
That was a good one.
so
Episode Adrian Gonzalez. I just
so
wanted to throw
last
in.
week was a big episode.
Yeah, so last week, of course, we were joined by Jim Fox. We did it Zoom style with Foxy, and shout out to everybody who joined us because that was our biggest live episode yet. That was really cool having everybody
We had
being a
lot
part of
viewers,
it.
and We're right back to normal now.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's really
No one cares about us again.
It's like, oh, that's it. They're not. He's not coming back this week. Yeah, screw this.
There we go.
But
But yeah, so shout out to
But-
everybody. Thanks for, supporting that episode. That was definitely a fun episode. It's good to be back in studio though. But we left last episode pretty Kings specific because Foxy was joining us. We did do a little bit at the end of everything, but
Yeah.
since then there was a huge Dodger
We've
moment.
had some.
Dodgers face the Astros again.
Yep.
Yeah, the very
that,
next.
that proper. Well, they had a series in Los Angeles 2 years ago. Houston took 2 out of 3, but this is the first time the Dodgers returned to Houston.
Well, we didn't know about the whole situation then.
Yeah.
And with,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
First time since.
it's honestly one of the rare gifts that COVID has given us is we weren't expecting to play the Astros this year.
Yeah.
The schedule's been out for a minute. No one expected that. So one of the rare gifts.
I guess. Thank you, Lorona.
Right? I don't know. I guess if you want to be positive, that's one of the few positives. But
Thank you, coronavirus.
in this wonderful 2-game series against Houston in Houston, we were blessed with an all-time great Dodger moment.
Yeah, in game 1, right off the bat.
From an all-time
Right off the
great
bat.
Dodger.
From a
Yes.
legend, Joe Kelly.
A
We should
man.
retire his jersey.
Just for
Right now. No one will ever wear the number 17 for the Dodgers ever again.
just a,
Like when you think of 17, you think of like AJ Alice or like
Or
Janelle?
Kazushi.
or Jason Repko.
Dodgers legend, Jason Repko. Yeah! That concludes our one Jason Repko reference for the next.
I've told this story before, but
times.
true story. Opening day 2005, I caught Jason Repko's
That
home
was
run.
you? Okay, I
caught
remember that home run. I'm like, all right, he had a.
I was sitting right behind deep left, but I didn't know deep left at the time because we
Okay.
were sitting somewhere else. But true story, I caught that home run. And I remember that was my senior year of high school.
I know.
That was
And I
the
remember
game where the Giants blew like this really, really huge lead over the Dodgers and like just got stunned.
I remember the next day at school, everybody was like, "Was that you who caught that home run?" I'm like,
Yeah,
"Hell yeah,
boy.
it was." Had the ball with me and everything.
I know Joe Wolf caught his first home run ball.
That one,
All
Yeah.
the ladies were like, "Do you want
Repkos.
to go to prom with me?"
right?
No.
I'm going with my baseball.
Mama said, "Y'all the devil."
Yeah, the devil. What? We got the Repcoing crew hashtag.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rico makes a good point. Joe Kelly, friend of the podcast,
Definitely friend of
for
the podcast right there.
sure. If we would have hoped anybody, ideally, Gratterall would be hitting guys. Just
We all thought like, maybe Bruce Star. He
I
just
mean,
knew.
if
yeah, just
if
breaking
Joe
Altuve in half
Kelly
over
was
He's
there.
trying to, he's really trying to
But
prove
here's
himself
the-
loyal to the
The
squad.
only thing missing
Exactly.
about the whole incident was he actually didn't hit him.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
No.
What we were saying, when was the last time somebody got suspended, let alone
8 games.
suspended for 8 games,
Yeah.
which they're saying obviously is the equivalent of 21 or 22 games in a full season.
Yeah, 22 games is a full season.
And
But, like,
he didn't hit him, which is crazy. He didn't.
You think it was like really like he was really trying, or he was just like
It's
wild?
really
Because,
wild.
I mean, we all seen Joe Kelly
Well,
and how wild
He has
Yeah,
been
you know
what I
wild.
mean,
I think
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the one to Bergman, the last 3-0 pitch was intentional.
Right.
Yeah, he just was going
But
to
the
do
one
it.
to Correa, just Correa being a crybaby.
And I feel like, honestly, he would have gotten the benefit of the doubt if he didn't walk back to the dugout doing pouty lip and
Which
the
is
crying.
hey, we can't complain about that because that's the all-time
Worth
great.
it.
Yeah, it was totally worth it, but I can see where they're going to use that against him because
Right.
if he's taunting them at the
But
end of the
also,
day.
why is Dusty Baker, as much as I love Dusty Baker as a Dodger, but hate him as a coach,
Yeah, for sure. He's
but
always on.
why was he the
some
one
rival
yelling
squad.
at Kelly to get
Yeah.
back to the mound, and Dave Roberts gets
And he got a fine, yeah, and then Robert's got a
Yeah.
1-game suspension.
Yeah,
Makes
I
no
don't
sense.
I don't understand that.
I was, that's
no,
a,
and I don't understand. Go, DJ.
no, yeah, go for it. I don't understand
I don't
either.
understand, like, with Dusty Baker. I mean, you weren't there in 2017. You know what I mean? Like, and I get you're defending your team. You know, any manager would, regardless of what the circumstances.
Right.
But you knew this was coming.
Right.
You knew this was coming. I mean, did you guys see Kershaw too?
Yeah,
He
Kershaw
was
was
ready
ready.
to go.
Kershaw's
Kershaw
always
was ready
Kershaw
to
was-
run.
Kershaw's
So was
always ready for a
Peterson.
fight.
Yeah, Peterson
Yes.
jumped
True.
over quick. Kershaw.
Yeah, so Kershaw's always ready for a fight. Every time you see
Yeah.
a fight, Kershaw's
He's ready to
is
go.
right there, ready to go.
I mean,
Clayton Kershaw is a good Christian man, but he will not
Yeah, he
hesitate
will.
to regulate on people. He is from Dallas.
he's ready to go.
He's from the Big D. He gets down like that.
So yeah, but like we're saying, Dave Roberts. Why? Well, at first I thought maybe it was some kind of COVID new regulation, or like they
Right.
were following
I wonder-
procedures or
I'm surprised
something.
Manfred didn't find to hold both the Astros and the Dodgers for having to fight.
No, Manfred has this thing for protecting the Astros.
Which
I mean,
Prime-
it's
Oh,
ridiculous.
I'm saying I'm surprised he didn't find him for not social distancing during the game.
We also acknowledged in wake of everything, the prime, just like grade A memes coming through the tunnel here of like Manfred protecting the Astros and
As someone like me who thrives on memes on the Twitters, this has been
I mean,
a delicacy.
in order to get your Astros hate for you, did go to Angel Stadium to
yes.
actually boo him.
So I did a thing this
Quick,
past
quick,
Friday.
yeah. Quick side note. This is
So
important.
This past Friday night, I was down in Anaheim, and I randomly forgot that the Astros were playing the Angels. I kind of just glanced over and looked at the MLB schedule, the MLB app on my phone, and I'm thinking like, yes, Zachary, I went to Anaheim.
He
Believe it
loves
or
the
not,
story.
It's true.
This is his favorite story.
That's right.
This is puts him to bed.
Yeah.
We read it. We read,
I mean,
read it
he's
to
been
him at
sleeping
nighttime.
the whole time,
Don't worry,
and now
don't
he
worry,
decides
baby
to wake up.
Zachary. You're gonna be going to sleep very soon, as Uncle Christian gets his story off. So yeah, no, I went to
21
Anaheim.
minutes.
Wow, you
I hate you,
you
Tom,
could not
so much.
resist that one.
You used your kid as collateral for a 21-point joke, and
I'll
I'm
allow
gonna get
it.
you back one day.
I
I'm
didn't say
gonna
it.
get you back, eh?
Just wait till you're old enough, Zach.
I snuck you into a suite with Stone IPA.
Right?
This is how you. No, anyways.
Oh my.
Anyways, no, I went to Anaheim and I completely forgot until I looked on the MLB app that the Angels were playing the Astros. So I was like, you know what? This is the closest I'm gonna get to the Houston Astros all year long.
Right.
I'm gonna boom me some Houston Astros. So I went and recorded a video. I posted it on Twitter and Instagram. And when I posted on Twitter, it just kind of went like wildfire. And like I angered all of Houston Astros.
Yeah, I
Twitter.
saw you were getting a lot of
Here's a
feedback.
question: did security try to kick you out of there?
No, all right. So here's the thing. So when I did it, it was clearly a joke. There's where I went to. There's a tent right because where I was across from was where the Angels parked. The
Right.
team parks. The players' parking lot is right.
Right.
So that's across the street from where I was at. I was behind a barrier, and I yelled. I asked the security guard like, "Hey, you mind if I do a really funny video real quick of me booing the Astros?" And he thought it was funny. He was like, "Yeah, sure, you're good. Don't worry about it."
You got my blessing.
And off camera, he's cracking up. He just thought
That's
it was hilarious.
hilarious.
So I
Yeah, I saw you're
Yeah.
low-key about to start a movement of
People
just going to the parking
ready,
lot.
Dude, let's go. Let's show up to Anaheim like these next 2 games, and
Right.
protest and do the same thing.
So I think the only
What happened?
stadium that will work on and when the fans really the players might able to hear you will be San Diego.
I mean, that the Astros play, but somewhere like Wrigley Field, or we were even saying like Fenway, where
Yeah.
their streets are in the outfield.
Yeah, but the
If
problem
you had
is,
enough fans, I'm sure they could hear you in the
but the problem is
stadium.
there's not enough of them.
Yeah. Well, the problem is the Astros don't
don't
play
play
those
there,
teams.
Right.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
for the
hey,
AL
Christian,
West,
Yeah, Tommy.
do you know or like any info of where the bus comes in?
Yeah, I know where the buses are actually. So
Because how crazy would it be if when they come to LA in September next month, right?
well, they have to come in.
They come to LA next month.
Yeah, they come,
How crazy would it be if Dodger fans lined up outside Dodger Stadium
right?
when those buses came
Or-
in and through a
Oh, you know what? I think
Or
they
their
go up
hotel.
I think they go up Elysian or
They
Vince
have
Scully
to.
Drive in
Yeah.
Stadium Way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
They go up the Sunset entrance.
or that'll be the day the Dodgers do the drive-in game on a Saturday, and everyone
Just
who's
fill the parking
fill the
lot.
parking lot, and every time the Astros come, you just honk
Maybe
your
we
horns.
should organize something, try to get Pantone or somebody involved, and be like, let's just line Vince Scully Avenue from Sunset all the way up the hill, 6 feet
If
apart.
there's anybody among the 10 people watching this live on YouTube that is
Dude,
among the
that
higher
would be
powers of
great.
Pantone, can we work out something where
Or
we could just-
or we just go to their hotel and just start making noise the whole night, banging
Just
trash
do the
cans.
fire alarm, that old trick.
we hide under their beds.
You're just waiting for like
Yeah,
3 days.
Joe Kelly, he's pitching right now too.
Yeah.
What's the score? We had to turn it off because if we leave the game on when we're trying to film an
we get
episode,
distracted,
everybody's looking and nobody's paying
and there
attention.
will be a very live F-bomb. if we
It's
get-
5-3, bottom of the 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they're still down by 2.
insane.
All right. As we were going
That'll
live,
be-
it was
The Dodgers go to Houston next year, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Because
we're
that's
scheduled to go
Sunday.
to
I
Houston
saw
next year.
Pantone they're doing like a get together for that game.
Yeah.
Which that's
I
gonna be
want to
crazy
go to
too.
Houston just to be completely disrespectful.
Straight they're gonna be like, yeah,
Those
I
are-
know.
There's gonna be fights for
they're
sure.
gonna be
I know
breaking
which shirts
seats
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
wear that weekend.
Well, yeah, Pantone. Well,
We got a couple
Pantone
options for
and
you.
The Dodger fans, they're gonna come in numbers for Houston, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like that might be one of their biggest chips. I feel like Houston might limit the amount of seats they're
'Cause I
willing to
was there-
sell
I
so they
was
don't
there
embarrass
I was there
themselves.
in Boston, and that was a rocking Dodger crowd. And
Or
Boston
even when they
fans-
went to Yankee Stadium, that
Yeah.
was, I mean, a huge moment. Still,
Yeah, the one in 2013, right?
yeah.
Or 2013 and 2016, actually.
Both of them.
Okay, so let's talk about the Dodgers. I mean, opening day, little struggle. Opening week struggle. Giants are a little pesky this year.
Right. They're
But
surprisingly
Sacramento River Cats.
surprising for a AAA team. They're playing 500,
Yeah, they're a
which
pesky little team
For
right
now.
now.
for now, but it's a short season, and that's what everyone warns about. That a team like this can be hot for
Short, yep.
a couple months, and given that there's more teams allowed in the playoffs, can
We-
who knows make a run
We
for
learned
it.
Houston's not that good right now because the Dodgers swept them.
Yeah, Houston's struggling too.
I mean, if you look, there's only one team in the AL West that's above 500.
Who? Oakland.
Oakland A's, I think.
And we also got to talk about Cody. Well, up until yesterday, had been struggling
Yeah.
mightily. Thank God he hit a home run.
his stance is so weird, man.
I think
don't
he's
understand
back
why
to
he
his
keeps
old
Hey, but it
swing.
works.
changing it.
That's something I was, we were talking about also. Like, I wonder if that has anything to do with it. The fact that now he's like standing way in the back of the box. You know what I mean? Like, it's not much his stance. It's like his preset, like before he's ready to go. I don't know if that makes a difference.
And I feel like now he's going back to he's trying to kill every single ball again. No, just ball to contact, bat to ball. Like he's just trying to kill everything.
We were also
But it just
we were talking about right now before the game also just about like everybody wants to kill the ball. Everybody, it's like everything is
Yeah.
home runs now. Everybody just has home run swings, and specifically we were using
Yeah.
the new extra innings with the starting with a runner on second. We're surprised more teams aren't just bunting, sack flying,
Yeah.
scoring in that run with 2 outs. Especially like we're saying, especially as the home team. Like I feel like you should be
Yeah.
playing small ball in extra innings as a home team as a given, but like I think they had mentioned it on the broadcast before that some advanced statistic shows that you have to earn your,
Right.
make a shot. I forgot what the argument was,
Yeah.
but there's some argument in advanced statistics saying that's not what you do. Even though I feel like as a baseball
Baseball.
purists,
You just
like
gotta
you
put
go
'em over.
small ball, yeah. Especially as a Dodger fan. but-
Especially if you're leading the game, especially if it's a tie game and you're the home team.
yeah, as a home team, it makes the most sense to sacrifice 2 outs to win the game.
Yeah.
I feel like that's common sense, but for some reason, a lot of teams aren't doing it, and maybe
Weird.
it's something that catches on, or
You know what plays a big part too, and like the way you're saying about playing small ball and all that stuff. Who's the runner on second?
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Like the other night, it was Justin Turner.
He
Justin
doesn't
run.
Turner slowed
True.
down. Usos could probably beat Justin
No, I
Turner
cannot
right
beat Justin Turner. I'm slow, but
Busto's in a golf cart.
Something to go for. Yeah, so I mean, and that plays a big part of what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so,
that's
but
so. One interesting comment. A said, "I would have loaned you my megaphone if you would have told him." Yeah, DJ. I mean, Christian. Next time you do this, you gotta bring a megaphone.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
make you
tried
go
to see if
viral.
someone had a megaphone. Who said, oh.
yeah, Byron.
We're also
Okay, I know. All right, Ace 318106. That's my friend Christine Cruz.
Yeah, you
She's,
should have. You should have
So
definitely brought
shout
a megaphone.
out, Christian will take that megaphone next time.
Yeah.
We see like later on in
Christine,
the
if you're
news,
watching,
Christian's
yes.
arrested. It's like,
Christine,
just-
I didn't know you had a megaphone, but like, thank you in advance. The next time the Angels play the Astros in Anaheim,
You should get a megaphone with a
What
trash
about
can.
that microphone megaphone we have back here?
Hey, bring a microphone. Bring
Wait,
a
wait, Boostus, can you get the microphone thingy?
no.
I feel like that'd be
Yeah, You're
perfect.
closer.
He straight told you. No.
Right? He's like,
And then he did it.
he said hashtag. All right,
This-
guys.
oh my god. I didn't know this is. Oh, this is really a thing.
Does it work? Is it on?
I didn't know we had this.
Dude, Christian, once you talk into it, you're gonna sound like T-Pain.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Robot voice.
Yeah,
Buy
imagine.
you a drink. Oh.
Justin
Yeah,
Oh
imagine.
my god.
Altuve.
You suck.
You.
Hey, Altuve, grow up.
You could be doing stand-up comedy in the parking lot. Like, all right, guys. Well, thanks for
You-
coming.
You need to bring your
Wow, what a
drag a
crowd.
trash can with you and just starts banging onto the trash
Or
can.
yeah,
Oh,
take a little
man.
trash can. I think we have to charge it, but
Make
it might be our
work.
No, but
megaphone.
seriously though, I really do think like the whole lineup Dodger fans when Houston comes to town.
That seems like a
I
good
think
idea.
That would be great.
I agree. That'd be
Down
fun.
for that.
I would
Definitely.
call in.
We were
do that.
we were even saying we were having an idea of going up to the park, you know, like Elysian Park, or you can go
Yeah.
to the top of those hills and look into the stadium. We're like, let's do an episode up there during a day game, like mobile episode up in the park, looking in.
Sunscreen, umbrellas.
I don't know if the internet can handle it up there, but it seems fun in theory
Right.
That'd be cool.
until
I'm down.
it gets live. But yeah, back to the Dodgers.
I mean, they look good this week.
They've, I guess, other than right now, they've been looking good.
I'm gonna have a little bit of a struggle
You
right
know
now
who looks
against
good right now
Padres.
too? Corey Seager.
Yes.
Corey
Seager.
playing good. I remember I told you how it's kind of weird they're having him bat 7th. They're still having him in the bottom of the lineup.
You should switch him and Muncy right now.
Jock. No, I Jock.
Also,
Even though Jock hit a home run.
AJ Pollock has been pretty solid,
Yeah.
surprisingly.
Yeah, he
He's
has.
had a bounce
AJ
back.
Pollock has been sticking it to all the people that have been criticizing him with his time at the Dodgers so far, and I'm here for it. He's like, heard y'all talking trash.
And honestly, the bullpen has been pretty solid for the
Except
most
for
part.
Today.
Other than today, I haven't.
Well,
yeah, we
not
didn't see the
necessarily.
game.
I mean,
Well, Gratterall gave up 2 runs and Ferguson right now.
no, Gradwell didn't
He
give
gave
us
he gave 2
He
runs
did?
right now. Yeah, down 5-3. It was 3-3 when.
Yeah, we're not watching the game.
No,
we're kind
no,
of
it
just
was,
keeping track on our phones.
it was
So,
Gratterall's runs. Gratterall's got on base.
so while these guys are arguing on who in the bullpen allowed those earned
It's
runs,
Gratterall's 2 runs.
'Cause I knew.
Why do they always argue for it? Why can't they
Because
just
we have to.
agree?
Because Christian.
Did you
wants
guys
to be-
see that viral
Christian
video?
wants to be right, and I'm right.
And Bustos also wants
if
to be
I'm
right.
If I want to be right too, so that's why.
did you guys see
But
that?
see, that you know what the problem is that when one of them realizes they're wrong, they're still not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
They have to
right.
justify
He's right, yeah.
why they're wrong.
Did you guys see that?
Right.
There was a video earlier this week that went viral. It was like a brother and sister fighting, and the dad got like a really big shirt and made them both get inside the shirt to hug it out, and they couldn't leave the shirt until they were getting along. That's gonna be a new Hooligan podcast rule. We're just gonna get one of our like 5X shirts in the back, and we're just gonna put both you guys in it, and neither of you guys can get out of the shirt.
Hey, we
So
got-
both you guys are getting along.
Social distancing here, right here. Social distancing right now.
You're on timeout. You guys are both gonna be on timeout. Other than the Dodgers in baseball, Aaron Judge right now
It's killing it.
is putting a hurting on the league.
Aaron Judge hits baseballs very far.
I mean,
Very
we
far.
could have a good chance of having a Yankee-Dodger World Series.
I mean, that was the prediction going into the
scared.
season.
I'm kind of scared.
Right.
Not gonna lie. Really
The pitching's
disturbed
not
me.
good, though. Their
Yeah, like I
pitching's
can't
horrible.
take losing
The
3
Yankees
World
pi-
Series in 4
The
years.
Yankees pitching's horrible, though.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
That's
the
the
Yankees.
one fighting chance.
Yeah.
I'm like, if it's a slugfest, I'm like, yeah.
I mean, they gave it 5 runs. They gave it, I was watching the first part of the Yankee game, they gave it 5 runs to Boston. They're not even that good.
yeah,
And then Garrett Cole can't pitch every day.
Yeah.
true,
So-
very true.
Kershaw had a good outing.
Yeah,
yesterday,
Kershaw looked
too.
like vintage Kershaw.
He went longer than expected. I didn't expect him to go that
Vintage Kershaw.
deep into the game.
Maybe his
He's like,
off
sit back.
maybe an off season going to the up Seattle because both Jansen and him looks like their numbers are back up, their fastballs a little bit.
Casey in the
Chance to get, like,
comments.
in the early 90s.
Casey in the comments says Padres and Dodgers exchanging some words. I don't know what's going on. Tom,
Yeah,
Phil-
they Tatis ran over Will Smith.
play at the
Oh,
plate.
that's not cool. That's not nice.
Yeah, play at the plate. Pickle and Tatis ran over Will Smith. But then again, I would have done too
Yeah.
because I mean he's still in the way. You know, you got to try to do it.
Knock the
off
ball.
I just don't appreciate
So-
Fernando Tatis Jr. over here, running over the Gemini man.
Okay, that's
You know what? I feel like the Padres right now. I mean, they're a good team, but they're too high on.
Well, they can't hit. They can hit, but
You
they
know what I
can't pitch. Their bullpen's not that good. We'll see if their
Yeah.
bullpen can hold on.
They're
to
in the
thing.
Yankees category where the hitting is okay, but the pitching is going to
It's
be
like
suspect.
they're like they're good, but then also at the same time, it
Well, you
is
know-
a team in San Diego.
Also true.
You know, our bullpen started really good, and then now they're kind of taking their foot off the pedal right now. I don't understand why. That guy who throws 100 and whatever miles.
Graterol.
an hour,
Graterol?
The one, yeah.
He gave up
2 runs.
a run or 2
Yeah.
runs
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it's like we're saying, it's going to be interesting being a short season because
Mhm.
usually these things kind of play themselves out over the course of a full season. But before we know it, we're going to be talking about playoffs. Like, what's going to happen?
We are 10% through the season already. More than 10%.
Man, that's crazy.
you know what's gonna kind of separate a lot of teams. Well, not separate, but with the Dodgers is that they're on a 10 or 12 game road trip
Yeah.
right now.
And they
It's our
Straight
longest
days.
road trip of
So
the
they're
season.
gonna
It's the
have
only
to-
one.
yeah.
Only long road trip.
So it's gonna test a lot of
So,
stuff for themselves right
when
now.
I was coming in, I was listening to Rick Money saying after the completion of this season, after this completion of this road trip, the Dodgers have played 33% of their road games already.
Wow, that's not. I mean,
That's cool.
I guess to get them over with early because when
It's cool.
once
But
it really starts to
I
matter.
ain't tripping, dog.
And as
I
much
ain't
as we're talking about how the Dodgers, the main issue is this season still going to last because of all the coronavirus?
Okay, so that's a good.
Oh, let's talk
Pivot.
about this.
Because other than Aaron Judge killing it, there's also people potentially killing our season.
Exactly.
Two teams specifically. We've known about the Marlins. Now it's come out about the Cardinals,
The St.
and it's
Louis
come out
Cardinals.
why
Well,
the Cardinals potentially
We
had.
actually found out why now the Marlins were having.
What was the Marlins?
A couple of them went to the strip club in Atlanta, I heard.
The same one?
Magic City does not miss, ladies and gentlemen.
Magic City is about
Magic
to ruin
City.
all of sports
And then now,
for everybody.
now the Cardinals, they decided.
They're like, I heard.
Don Mattingly and the boys were like, "Hey, we
Yeah.
heard about them Lou Williams wings, and we had to find out for themselves."
Let's get it for the starting
Done
lineup.
Caught the Ronas.
And then the Cardinals
Went to a casino.
went to the casino.
Ran into Josh Bustos.
Yeah, I was not. one of the
Like, what are you guys doing here?
Is it just fate? Can I just point out how amazing this shapes up for me as someone who absolutely hates
St.
Don Mattingly
And
and the St. Louis St.
city
Louis
of St.
in
Louis.
general.
You hate a lot of teams, so that doesn't really.
no, but I'll give him this.
Yeah.
St. Louis specifically, he's
I
always bad.
despise St. Louis
Yeah.
in general in sports on a cellular level. All right, so when the XFL folded, allegedly, and we'll get to that later,
Yes.
I spent a good 12 days reminding people in St. Louis, hey, that's a nice little football team you got again. You know, that's great. Oh, you lost that too, didn't you?
I was going to say, I specifically remember last week you slandering the Battlehawks specifically. And then,
And now the Rock has brought back
Yeah.
football to St. Louis.
That's
I mean-
later. We'll get to that later. We will get to the People's Champion bringing back the XFL later. But right now, let's just focus on Don Mattingly, arguably the dumbest manager in all of professional baseball.
I don't think he's the dumbest, but
He is the dumbest
he's not
manager
the
in all of
dumbest.
baseball.
Well,
I mean,
he's not smart, but he's not the dumbest.
who's dumber than him? What manager?
Oh, I've seen some dumb
Who?
ones.
The current
Bob
manager.
Guerin.
I need a
Bob
current.
Guerin, who was our bench coach, who the
Gabe
Dodgers bench
Kapler.
coaches.
Who?
Gabe
Gabe Kapler's up there.
Rick Honeycutt.
Gabe Kapler's up there. But no, Bob Guerin.
Whoever
Um,
signed Brandon
Who's the
Lee.
Detroit Tigers manager?
I don't even know who it is.
Who was it?
It doesn't even matter.
I know.
Who was that? I don't
But
even
no,
remember.
Bob Guerin, who's currently the bench
Yeah.
coach for the Dodgers.
The Baltimore Orioles manager.
Like when he was managing the Oakland A's, it was terrible.
Really?
Yes, like to this day, people in Oakland hate that man.
It's like
And
it's infamy.
I'm aware what he's capable of as a manager, and I'm just like, no, Bob, you stay as a bench coach. Don't move.
Yep.
Don't move.
Brad
If-
Osmus is the coach of Detroit.
Oh, I thought.
Brad Austin. He's back as
He's the coach of the Cardinals or Detroit or something like
Or
that.
Angels? Who's the Angels?
he was the manager for the
No, I
Angels
thought
last
Brad
year.
Osmus.
Where's
Brad Osmus with the Detroit.
I
Isn't
thought
he?
he's Detroit.
No, he was a lifelong Tiger.
Joe Madden.
Yeah,
Joe Madden.
Oh yeah,
Joe
Madden's
Madden was
that.
the manager for the
Yeah,
Angels.
no, that's,
No, but former Angel Brad Osmus.
last year was it? No.
Los Angeles Dodgers legend Brad Ausmus was the manager.
Yeah, but Brad
for the
Osmus
Angels.
worse. Yeah, I can name a whole bunch worse than Mangley. So yeah.
Regardless, though, he's not at the top.
Don
And
Madden, but
Oh, baby, Max Muncy just hit a home run.
backdrop, let's go.
Oh no. Nope, never mind. It freaking died at the
come
wall.
on, bro! Why you trying to get us all excited over here? Not even watching the game.
Dude. No, like he got a hold
Timothy,
of that.
you're
He
killing
did
me
his
right
walk and everything.
You
Tommy's-
just,
and it just
you just
died.
Charlie Steinered it.
Yeah, wow! You just pulled a Charlie Steiner for sure. He's like, it's long, it's deep, way back. Caught at the warning track.
Dude, the way he hit it, he dropped his bat, he did his walk, and it just died. It literally died.
Welcome,
I
Sandy.
gotta, I gotta
hold
see.
of
I
that
gotta
too.
see a replay at some point.
Was it? It's an out.
Yeah.
So that's going on.
yeah,
Oh
so
my
the
God.
so the chat's going
Chat's
crazy
with
right
us.
now.
Yeah, let's get to those. Let me get.
Eric Becker saying, I still blame losses on Don Mattingly. Yeah, clearly Christian, as well as most of us, are still kind of bitter with Don Mattingly. Ace is letting us know those wings, though. I agree.
Yes,
There's something
wings.
about those wings that's willing to jeopardize all of sports for us. Yo, what is up, y'all? Christian, Ian here, disguised as
I know who that
King.
is. I know who that is. I know him and his dad and his younger brother. Some people I know down in Anaheim. And
So here's the
So Tommy's spoiling it for the Sermon King.
so here's the question:
What's up, Booster?
Are these MLB players are going to learn to stay at
Oh
your
no, Ian's
hotels?
ref. Okay.
Stay at your hotels. Don't go out.
No, not until they're not gonna learn until they're dead.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do impromptu bubbles in not letting people in and out of their hotels.
Yeah.
I feel like that's gonna be the end result.
They're
I mean, the MLB had to create
they're gonna
a.
put them in there and they're gonna put them inside their hotel rooms and put seals so they'll know who's
Yeah.
who,
Like
who
the
left
sticker
and
was
who-
broken.
Right. I mean,
Yep.
the other 28 teams have been doing pretty well though.
Well, who knows?
So far.
We don't know.
Well, so far for sure it's Marlins Cardinals, and I feel like it's a National League problem at this point. They're gonna cancel the National League season, and the American League is gonna get to continue on, and just
Well, they might
no
just-
world. The championship series is gonna be the World Series.
The World Series might just be the AL West,
ALCS.
the AL West and the NL West, because that's the only two.
The
teams.
so
who
far,
knows?
the Western Division has been pretty good about everything. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what we've learned so far is that the Dodgers are a team that's like, we don't go anywhere. We just
Yeah, they're taking
Cubs.
we just hang out in the
See,
hotel
I-
and play video games.
I remember the Cubs are the same way.
they're taking it very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good because it's all the teams that I feel like have a shot at the title are going to be extra serious about it.
Yeah.
And teams like the Florida Marlins are just like, hey, guys, we're on vacation. Let's go to Magic
know.
City.
The
They know they're not going to win anything.
The other thing regarding the Marlins, so they already had confirmed cases. They took a team vote. Should we play even though we got players with the Ronas?
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play.
at least we found out, though. It looks like the good news about the situation is that it's hard to transmit from player from the opposite team because no Philly. Oh, the Phillies staff got it from the the team, Marlins, but none of the players got it.
Which is weird. And I know they're questioning like the visiting clubhouses and all that, right?
So
Like,
the
see.
manager staff, the clubhouse staff.
Yeah.
So I wonder now if they're going to start bringing their own clubhouse managers now.
I mean, it's funny, like all the little stuff
Yeah.
that they're doing is so much. So like the announcers, like Joe Davis and Oral, they're like at Dodger Stadium,
Yeah, our
broadcasting
local
watching
guys
on
are
TV, broadcasting. Like, hey, we could do that. We could.
Well, here's a question now: how much more are companies going to pay their broadcasters to go to the game?
I mean,
Why?
yeah.
I mean, how much expenses are you gonna save?
You're talking like once everything's fixed and solved, and we're back to some kind of normal life.
Yeah.
That they're just gonna stop sending them. Who knows?
Yeah, why does my broadcaster have to make the road trip?
Well,
Who knows? It's a good question. It could change everything forever, like as far as we know.
Because the technology is there enough where I don't feel like Joe Davis or Hershey are missing a beat watching the game on TV.
That's interesting. It's definitely, and I didn't realize it at first. Even like the first time, I didn't realize it till afterwards. So that alone shows you how well they can handle just commenting from what they watch on TV. Tommy, can we get a Lakers score? I know you're watching the Laker game.
No, I'm watching Edmonton and Chicago.
hockey.
I didn't even know the Lakers channel.
Yeah, the Lakers are playing, but
You know the Lakers.
They're up
channel,
107.
Tommy.
As
Don't
that,
lie.
as baby Zach.
Don't lie.
107,
97.
97.
And the Lakers will clinch the number 1 seed with that
Lakers
win.
in 5.
Utah just hit a 3 right now, so it's 107, 100.
Okay.
Shout out Sermon King for also giving us
Anyway,
the score
let's
in the
talk
chat.
about the bubbles now.
All right, so
Lakers just turned it over.
Okay.
did we just
Shut
jinx
up,
them?
Tommy.
Are,
Yeah,
they
we
about
just-
to, are they about to blow this
Utah just
game?
hit another
Yeah.
3, 107.
Okay, let's not talk about it right now.
Nah, I'm just kidding, guys.
I was like,
I'm
what's
just kidding.
going on?
And,
If you
let's
guys,
talk about the
if you guys
bubbles.
are new to the broadcast, Tommy is a huge Lakers hater.
He's the resident
So,
Laker hater.
What do you want to talk about, Tommy? The NHL bubble first or the NBA bubble?
NHL, because I want to talk about the goal that Connor McDavid had like an hour ago.
I didn't see it.
Did you guys
We haven't
see
seen it. We haven't
how
had a chance.
sick
We'll see it. We'll see it
Dude,
later.
I don't. He's on another planet, man.
Yeah,
Like,
he's the most
God, I
skilled
can't,
guy
I
in
can't
the
wait.
league.
I can't wait for Edmonton to accidentally trade him to the Kings like they did.
What happens? What happens if Edmonton loses this?
That's what I was saying in our
Yeah,
group
yeah.
chat. I was like, watch, now Edmonton's going to get embarrassed by Chicago, mess around, get Lafreniere, and have him and McDavid terrorizing us for the next 15 years.
dude, I really feel the difference between Edmonton and Chicago is playoff experience.
Yeah.
And Chicago just embarrassed them game 1. Right now, Edmonton's up 3-1, but still, man, like the playoff experience, it's totally
It
different.
looks weird.
Oilers are a better team, but Chicago has like the it factor when it comes to like games like
Yeah,
these.
And you can
they got
see-
the experience.
And you can also see how big a home ice advantage is. I feel like watching these games this weekend and Monday a little bit here and there that there's no home ice advantage.
Yeah,
anymore.
it doesn't exist. It's all neutral right
It's
now.
all neutral. Like I feel like in hockey,
Yeah.
Even for Edmonton in Edmonton.
yeah,
There's
exactly.
they have no actual advantage because there's the crowd. And honestly, we're gonna shift over real quick to the other bubble in the NBA. I like how their fans, they got the digital
Yeah, I
fans,
like the
like
digital fans,
on
yeah.
the Zoom instead of the cutouts. Like that's been pretty cool. That's something I always feel.
How
like,
do you do that,
I don't
though?
know, but NBA I feel like is always so innovative, and they're ahead of the other leagues as far as being creative on certain things.
Did you like the Fox trying to get the
No, that was
Good
weird.
God,
the video game
that is-
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that
Like
was weird.
Fox is trying, but it's like,
No, that was
They
weird.
should just put you should do that. Like they could put virtual screens on.
you know where they lost? You know where Fox lost me with the virtual fans?
The Wave.
Them doing the wave, and then on top of that, on Saturday when they had their game against, the Astros Angels game in Anaheim, Angel Stadium actually being full. No, that's not accurate. That's
Right.
no one goes to Angels games unless there was a giveaway from Mike Trout or the Dodgers.
You're like it's
Congrats
closer to
Mike
being
Trout
accurate.
for having a
empty.
kid, by the way.
Yeah. Speaking of Michael Nelson Trout, huge diehard Philadelphia Flyers fan. He's a daddy now.
And the kid's initials are Bat.
Yeah.
You saw that? Stripling, I think, said it.
Beckham Aaron Trout.
They're like, we don't want to face him. His name's Bat.
That's
Okay.
Bustos'
That
other
kid-
big brother, right
That
there.
kid could already rake, man. He's
Already.
already a number 1 prospect in like 17 years.
He's just got the genetics. He can't help it.
So
Dude, his neck size is like 18 inches and shit.
so
Right?
I think
He's in the top 5 percentile of his age.
I think the bubble is gonna bring some good games.
He's already bigger than Busto.
You can already throw a fastball harder than Boostos.
I think the bubble games in the hockey is gonna be more interesting now because of the no home ice advantage.
You
I
mean
think
the
Especially when you
lack
have
of...
especially when you have teams that are like in a fierce in a fierce series,
Yeah.
staying at the same hotel.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, how about good old Justin Williams? Game
How
one
about Justin Williams getting into a scrap?
on his first game back.
that was the most Justin Williams thing because you know that unified his team and got those guys going, and they end up winning. Like,
And they're up 2-0 and they won
Yep.
this morning.
I was like, man, Williams, that guy cannot help it. He's just like oozes that clutch leadership.
Dude, the Rangers have no chance against Carolina. At
Also,
all.
couldn't.
Like,
Imagine
Can we just talk about how Hendrik Lundqvist is an elite goaltender? I'm just kidding.
right.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Ryan Armenta said Blackhawks scored. It's 3-2 right
imagine
now.
the Rangers
Stay down,
with Capo
Chicago.
and Lafayette on the same line.
No, what I'm saying is
Oh, but-
Pittsburgh was also down. Can you imagine them adding Lafreniere? Because we had said so far the Oilers were down. I know they're winning right now, but they were down. The Penguins were down. I'm like, there's all these teams
Some of
are.
these teams
are-
I
down.
specifically do not
Some
want.
of these teams are playing the reverse long game.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no
Well,
way.
Like, yeah, the Stanley Cup's here, but
We can set ourselves for the next decade by just losing this
if we
round.
If we don't win the series, it's not going to be the end of the world yet.
it's like, yeah, we didn't win the cup, but
Right? It comes down to like Pittsburgh or Edmonton. I'm just like, can you guys not?
I've already made it clear, like, you know, on social media, like on my personal social media, like regarding the Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't care for the Western Conference. I'm pretty much supporting both the Flyers and the Hurricanes, and both the teams are looking.
And whoever's
real
playing the
nice
Knights
right now.
starting the second round.
I actually think this.
And whoever's playing the Golden Knights starting in the second round.
I'm rooting for anybody playing the Vegas Golden
I
Knights.
think
They can win this first round just so they don't.
I think Lafayette should go to Arizona. Just
I
to make
felt
it-
so
make it
horrible
go
having to
back.
root for the
Right.
Dallas Stars tonight, and a team that has Corey Perry on it. I felt so wrong.
I feel so dirty.
And
So-
of course, Corey Perry. Of course, a professional sports team from Dallas lets me down.
As
Does
is
it really
tradition.
matter? It's just seeding for them. These games don't matter.
No, it matters for Lafreniere though. That's
No,
what we're saying.
not for Vegas.
No, no, for those teams, yeah, they don't.
Vegas doesn't matter. Vegas can't get them.
They can't.
No, because
Even if they get eliminated in the
no,
first.
because
They're in the playoffs
they're
already.
They're going for the
They're-
seeding.
They're playing for
not-
seeding.
Oh, I thought
they're
this was already
actually gotta
for.
go playoffs.
they already
Oh, my
qualified.
bad. I completely misjudged that. I thought that was the losers. Basically, were the ones who were getting thrown into that pool.
No, the top 4 teams
Are locked.
are locked in
Yeah.
already.
Playing for the
Oh.
seeding, yeah,
Flyers
they're playing
are
for
on
seeding.
that
All right.
in that bubble for.
All right, then go Dallas. Then I guess. What is it?
And you guys, you would think like, okay, the top 4 teams that are playing for seeding, you think they really care at this point?
I
Like,
wouldn't. Like
who they're gonna play?
I don't care.
Because no, like you said, no fans, no home ice advantage,
Right.
no nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like
To answer, real quick, to answer a question in the comments, Sermon King, who wants to know who do you think the Kings will pick number 2? I've already made my personal opinion. I want Quentin Byfield.
probably
Quentin Byfield, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
want,
it's probably
I
Stutz.
want Wayne Gretzky.
But
What?
it doesn't matter. Home field doesn't matter.
Yeah. Home ice. you mean?
Your home field, home
Well,
ice.
I know. That's what I said.
It's like the Like, I know you don't want to talk about the Lakers, but the Lakers basically these 6 games are like exhibition games for them just to get LeBron and AD
Freaking
healthy.
Monstars.
That's exactly why they got the butts handed to by Toronto.
Yeah, I mean they won the game they needed to win. It was against the Clippers, but we'll talk
Yeah.
about that in a little bit. But like, does Vegas didn't really need to play their best goalie for all of those 3 games? No. Does
You know, Boostus. Well, I was kind of wondering why didn't Tuukka Rask or Pecorine play yesterday?
because they already? I think isn't Nashville in the top 4 seed?
No, they're qualified.
Are they?
Yes.
I don't know.
The top 4 seeds are.
Who's the top 4 seeds in the West?
Yeah. Dallas,
Vegas.
Vegas, Minnesota, and Colorado.
Yeah. So I don't know why PK didn't play.
Like Stone Cold up
Because Arizona handed Nashville
Oh yeah.
a
Sorry
good.
about that, guys. I accidentally
freaking-
cut off my, accidentally pulled off the
Yeah.
cords of my
I can
headphones
see why
originally.
why Boston would rest their
On the
goalie.
fly.
I would understand why Tampa would rest their goalies or Washington, but I don't get why Nashville would rest their best goalie.
Lakers won. The Pobres coming out with their beat LA chant, so they have it recorded, I guess.
They have recorded Beat LA chants. Are you kidding me? Really, Padres? Really?
It came up right now. So,
Hey, welcome to 2020.
Right, they've been waiting for that one. That's their small
San
victories.
Diego really is a poverty city.
And like we were saying, we're gonna go real quick back to baseball. We were saying, I feel like the Padres are gonna be the Dodgers' biggest pain in their side as far as division teams
Yeah.
for the
You
next.
want to say the other word?
Pobres.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Padres are definitely going to be a pain on the Dodgers
They're
side.
gonna be the biggest thorn in our side for the next few years at least, with all their talent. So you already know they're getting ready, like rivalry wise. Like, don't forget,
Right.
they're the evil hated
We're
ones.
good now.
We're
You're
good.
gonna start respecting us.
Uh-oh. We got a little Padres fan hearing us.
Joshua's older brother has entered the chat.
hey, what happened? Uh-huh.
I heard it. It
I
sounded
think
like he was saying beat LA.
I think he's mad that the Dodgers are losing. That's why.
I heard him saying beat LA.
Zachary, we don't
what
say that
happened?
here. We don't say that there, bud.
Those are bad words, bud.
That's a bad word. We don't say that.
Those are bad words.
Bud.
Hey,
Hey, bud.
Watch your profanities.
Adam, hi. Where you going?
And,
Oh, big.
yes, folks.
Big head.
I have mini Kool-Aid. I have Kool-Aid mixer.
On deck.
Want some of this action?
I'm alright, actually.
Tropical
Pina
punch.
colada.
Um,
Oh yeah, so 3-2 Edmonton. Chicago's on the power play right now.
Oh, for God's sakes.
you guys want to talk about the XFL?
Yeah, The Rock.
Wait, before we transition, you guys want to talk about that Kachuk hit yesterday?
Okay, so
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
I didn't see it when it happened, but I saw everybody online freaking out. So then I was looking for the highlights, and I was expecting some like blindsided elbow,
Yeah.
kind of like head down. And
Me too.
when I saw it, I was like, wait, that was it? Like it looked accidental. Like I don't like Kachuk as much as the next guy. I hate the dude, but
okay, you guys kind of have to see it from the blue line camera.
Uh-huh.
It looked like he lifted up his skate.
that's
Like,
that's what I couldn't
it
tell.
Literally, like, what happened?
Yeah, that's what I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if he just was trying to stop and like was catching to the edge, like like he toe pick,
Yeah.
or if was he like literally lifting his skate to target, and it looks like he tore his Achilles or something, right? Like
Oh, no.
I don't know if that was the confirmed. It looked like he was in pain. He was like, like on the ice. You could tell he was hurt. You rarely see hockey
Yeah.
players reacting like that. Usually, they'll just skate off and deal with it in the tunnel in the locker room. But he was
Soroka's
withering
done for the
around,
season.
out for the season.
Yeah, he's done for whatever's left of the playoffs.
And that's a big, important player for them. So, I mean,
Think about it like this though. The Jets won today. The Jets tied the series 1-1 without laying it. Hold up. This guy can't get it. I know.
Hashtag
because
dad
it's time
life.
for him to feed.
Dodgers just hit a home run. Cody just hit a home run.
Hi, Dad.
Cody just hit a home run. 5-4 Dodgers. 5-4 Padres.
Uh-oh. Make it just
Cody hit a home
just
run?
a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
Let's make it a little bit interesting.
Trayvon coming in,
Hello.
Belly hit a home run.
Come hello.
Oh, Bellinger hit a home run?
Come
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Finally,
Okay,
finally,
I
hopefully
gotta-
get out of this.
I gotta go eat my bottle. Okay, bye. See you guys later. Good night. Come kiss you.
Bye. Bye, Zach.
Wow.
Okay.
Keep on growing. You're getting bigger.
He's already bigger than you, Bustos.
I know he is.
Dude, his head is bigger than the screen.
You're like that.
Okay, so where we going
Yeah,
XFL?
the
I mean,
entire
Kachuk.
comments right now. Belly bomb! Like, yeah.
Belly bomb. No, yeah, the Kachuk hit.
Saved
I
by
mean,
Bellinger.
it did. I don't think it was dirty, but then again, Kachuk is such a dirty player. It's hard to give him the benefit
It's
of the
just
doubt.
another chapter in the Matthew Kachuk
Yeah,
franchise.
really. Yeah,
No,
really.
Like, I think the aftermath, really looked sincerely sorry for
Yeah.
the I guess just the circumstance of what happened. So it's kind of I do kind of believe it wasn't intentional, but then again, the player that he is, that's just his dirty background playing.
You know what?
It just follows.
We should probably call Jim Fox right now and ask him what he thinks.
Foxy!
Imagine if we just had Foxy like that. If we just
James?
cut Tommy out, and Jim Fox appeared right here.
Hey, James, let me holler at you for a second.
Hey, Foxy, how you doing?
I didn't go Jim, I went James. James
Wow,
Charles
James
Fox.
Charles Fox. But yeah, I mean, hard to
Friend of
tell.
the podcast, by the way.
Going to the XFL, which, much like The Undertaker, back from the dead.
The
Yet
Rock.
again.
Yet
Yeah,
again.
baby.
The Rock has brought back the XFL.
Dwayne Johnson
The people's champ.
Dwayne Johnson and his business
Boosters
partner.
has been waiting to say that for
Yes,
like all
he's
day.
been foaming at the mouth. You think
He
I'm
wrote
a
it in the
huge
car
wrestling
on the
fan,
way.
So you guys would think it'd be me saying this, but no, it was Bustos coming in hot with the Rock.
He was practicing it in the shower this morning. He's like, tonight on the podcast.
Finally!
The Rock has come
He
back.
was doing.
To the XFL.
He was doing the people's eyebrow.
So what do you
He was
think?
like trying to practice.
Yeah,
it.
no. So Dwayne Johnson and his business partner and ex-wife, by the way, Danny Garcia. they,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
He's in with it with his ex-wife?
yeah. They've been business partners for years.
Interesting.
They're,
I didn't know
they're
those
they're
little.
co-owners of his movie studio.
I didn't know
Sunrise
that
Productions.
happened nowadays.
Yeah, they're
Right?
they're tight. They're
So-
cool as hell.
Yeah,
It's
obviously.
2020.
So the question is-
anything can happen.
So progressive, I guess.
But yeah, no. They bought the XFL along with another group for $15 million from Vince McMahon and the WWE, and they pretty much
That's
saved
all
Yeah, they sold it
$15 million
for the assets.
for the assets.
for him.
I don't know.
That's literally nothing. That's like
Well, the question is,
He
That's
made
like
more than that in
5%.
Jumanji.
That's like 5% of like the earnings from that one movie.
Two thou-
Not even one of his big movies.
2012.
Fairy.
Very.
but the question is,
Planet 51.
Hey,
no, Tommy. Planet 51.
the
That's
question
the
is,
one I'm talking about.
is he trying to bring back the XFL?
Yes.
Or is he trying to just take off all the stuff the XFL has developed?
No. He's bringing back the XFL.
I mean, first of all, where do they even start? Like, they obviously folded because it was hurting. It wasn't making money.
Well, no, it was impacted because of the pandemic.
Yeah, but it was not making.
Yeah,
money.
because if it was making money, it would be surviving like the rest of the leagues that are trying to survive the pandemic. Like, I feel like there's a reason why it closed down. I obviously do the pandemic, but like the reason they completely shut the league down, not just put everything on hiatus
Yeah.
like everyone else. But having said that, like, is he gonna, for one, fix all those problems, or what? Like, what does he have?
Well,
Is
I
it
mean,
going to be the
in
same
addition-
team, same rules,
He's
same
got a
everything?
football background. He did play football.
Yeah.
He did play football briefly.
At the
He did
youth-
professionally. He played football professionally in the CFL.
I mean, Brock Lesnar
Very
has
briefly.
more experience in NFL
But he's
than
best. His football career, as Tommy mentioned, he played at the University of Miami. He's got himself a couple national championships.
So, do you think that translates as the owner of a league?
I know, that doesn't. It's just he's a good
He's
business
got.
guy.
Well, I mean, he's got a
Dude,
good
gonna be
mindset.
an owner and a player.
He's a good businessman. He's got a good.
He is. I mean,
He knows a thing or two about football as well.
So, like, I wonder what their plan is as far as, like, are they going to be bringing back new teams, the existing teams? Is it this last revitalization that they did? Are they just going to continue that on?
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
We'll see what
If
happens.
anything,
That's gonna be
All I
interesting.
know is that I just want the Wildcats to return, because these gloves right now are the last known artifact from the last LA Wildcats game. These were game-used gloves.
Those are like OJ's gloves.
Game-used gloves
If
by
they don't
Bradley
fit.
Sylvie, friend of the podcast.
Hold on.
What's going on with DJ here? What is it?
You know what I think with the XFL and like this whole pandemic, and the reason why they stopped was I don't think they were getting paid enough
Oh no.
to realize like, oh, we're gonna have to play through a pandemic, put our lives on the line. Who would have known if they would have done the bubble thing like every other sport is right now? They don't get paid enough. Just like the minor leagues in baseball, the D League in basketball.
So here's what we're gonna
They don't
do.
get paid enough.
So we're gonna put Bradley Sylvia's game-used gloves from the last Wildcats game ever in the rafters here at the Hooligan Sports Podcast Studios.
Jesus.
We're gonna hang them up
Why?
Because it's
Because-
retired.
honor of the Wildcats.
in honor of the Wildcats.
They're back.
The one they're the one pro football team in Los Angeles that everybody can come together and support.
Speaking,
Chris Taylor struck out.
Dodgers lost
Dodgers won
by 4.
Wow.
Dude,
In the middle of our
Yates-
retirement
Yates
ceremony.
Yates has a 6-splitter, man. That ball died.
Okay, unfortunately that.
Lakers clinched.
Lakers clinch. Lakers won. Okay, so anybody watch that? Lakers.
Clinch.
I know Tommy.
The Lakers clinched what?
The number one
to
seed.
Bucks and 4.
Wow.
Well, Tommy, the Lakers only cared about the biggest game, or the first game of the whole bubble. They only care about the
You
Clipper
forgot
game.
to yell Kobe.
That's right. He's
I
got a
missed
point.
it.
He's
I
got a
missed it.
point.
What?
You didn't yell
That's
Kobe,
why.
That's why you missed
That's
it.
why I missed it.
I mean, Kobe did airball his couple of threes in his rookie year in Utah. So don't
You are
worry.
not going to slander Kobe Bryant on this podcast, sir.
I'm not slandering.
Save that for
How am I
Tommy.
slandering when I said don't worry?
I would expect that from
Kobe-
Timothy, but not
Kobe
you,
missed.
Joshua.
Hey,
What is wrong with
Kobe.
you?
I'm saying Kobe's great, and he airballed 2 shots in the playoffs his rookie year.
Why you gotta bring? Why you
Why
gotta
you
bring
gotta
stuff
bring-
up
why
for
you gotta
boosters?
bring
Whose
that? Why you gotta
whose side are you on here? Are you on the pro Lakers
I
side?
am.
This is not
It
even
made
me,
him
this is
better.
from him.
Those, if you ever read, it's like those airballs made him better.
I'm starting to think that Tommy Astral projected himself into Joshua Bustos' right now.
No, but anyway, the big game, Lakers Clippers, was a great game. Great way to
Yes,
bring
it
back
was.
the
Ryan
The Lakers got so lucky, man.
Ryan Armenta in the comments said Lakers clinched their sphincters because they know the Clippers are better.
No,
Wow. The
I don't think the
controversy.
Clippers are better.
I can't hear the soundboard, but I am assuming it's...
We can't hear. There was the air horn.
I don't think Clippers are better. I'll say that
They are?
they aren't.
The Clippers are way better.
I know the Clippers was missing Lou Williams and Wayne Harrell.
That's why if we got those Magic City wings ready to go, the Lakers are golden.
But here's the question. Here's the thing.
Y'all just... I know y'all saw the look on my face when the name Lou Williams was mentioned. This man took advantage of an excused departure from the bubble.
Ready to risk it all.
Handled his family business. It was a personal family matter that needed to be taken care of.
Real
I
personal.
can, no, like all joking aside, I understand that. As someone, I mentioned it plenty of times. I say it in the group chat whenever somebody has to step away from the podcast for a day. I'm like, hey, family first. You know, if we have to postpone an episode and family related, I say family first always.
Always. Having said that,
Lou Williams,
having said that,
family first. But you know what else? Afterwards, let me go make a quick little run over to Magic City's Kitchen in Atlanta and get them lemon pepper wings.
what's funny too is since then they interviewed the stripper because at first he was like, I was just getting chicken wings, right? I just love it there for the chicken, and then I guess in the last couple of days they actually
Not only did somebody
interviewed
take a
the
picture, not only
stripper.
did someone take a picture with him in the club, you know, living his best life in the middle of a pandemic, but we got a stripper. I don't know her name, but we're just gonna call her Talika.
I'm just glad we didn't have the NHL bubble in Vegas because what more
Confirmed.
trouble we would have
Confirmed.
got.
Spilling all the tea,
Got a stripper at Magic City saying, "Yeah, no, he was out here. He's a good tipper. He's he's
Right.
out here treating us right."
Okay.
In the
She's
champagne
like, he
room and
don't-
everything.
No one likes
I think-
strippers.
he only gave me a little bit of Corona.
I think it's a good time to now go to our sponsors.
All right, let's get some sponsors in here. Boosters wants to take a break. All right, first up, who's our first sponsor? Let's see what the producer throws at us. I'm not ready
She
for
already
it.
knows. Already know what it's gonna be. Already know what it's gonna be. Already know what it's gonna be.
Ooh.
Of course.
Our number one
As
sponsor.
always, our number
main
one
sponsor.
sponsor, Rose Cremations here in the lovely city of Bellflower. Complete cremations, making sure your loved ones are taken care of in the afterlife. You see that number right there, area code 562-804-0404. You hit that number. You call them. They will take care of your loved ones. Because at Rose Cremations, they think about tomorrow, today.
Shout out Rose Cremation, locally owned, family owned. Check it out. Also, we
Big
can't forget
Nick's
about
Pizza
Big
in
Nick's
San
Pizza.
Pedro.
Friends of the podcast. Usually our main Big Nick supporter is Rico. He's not here, but we will hold it down for him.
Yes.
Check out Big Nick's Pizza in San Pedro, California. Delicious pizza.
1110 North Gaffey Street, Suite G, out in San Pedro, California, in the South Bay.
Right now you can't eat there, but of course there's takeout and delivery. If you haven't checked them out, check them out.
Please check them out.
And last but not least,
You know, we're
Rumor has
more than
it.
just a podcast, you know. We have merchandise.
rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
We
you
need
know,
to
we're the
update that.
streets
We got to
here.
update that commercial.
If you go to hooligansports.net, get yourself a shirt, one of these lovely looking shirts, especially that strip their title shirt.
No, I don't think we,
You know-
we need to get a different shirt. New commercial,
You know,
DJ.
we
I mean, we'll update
got
it,
some
but
we got some new merch, by the
I
way.
mean, we got some new.
Yeah.
Got some Got some fire new
I
merch.
mean,
a lot of new
Got
Joe
some
Kelly
Joe
stuff.
Kelly style merch.
I mean, let's
but
just let me put
nonetheless, I mean, if you go to that website right there, you get yourself some merchandise, and at the checkout, if you use the code word podcast, me, DJ, and Bustos, and Tommy,
Zach.
and Zach, we heard a little rumor that if you use the code word podcast at checkout, you get 10% off.
Your entire order.
Oh, Chicago
let
scored.
me show you
Just
some
throw
of the
this
new
out there.
designs on the screen.
Got some new designs here. Bustos with his.
Bustos coming through with that promo.
Look at that!
Woo!
Got some new shirts. Look at that.
Check those
Joe
out.
Kelly's my homeboy. NSB, you know what that means. Got the No Way Jose.
Don't be a pitch, wear a mask. Also
Social
getting
distance
through.
and use a mask when you're out in public.
You got an email from onlyfans.com. What's that? Huh?
He can't hear you. His headphones aren't on.
What is the meaning of this? I heard about that too, Tommy. Detail, please.
No.
He said you had a notification
Okay.
from onlyfans.com about something. But yeah, check it out. Use the code podcast at checkout. You get 10%. You support the podcast.
Buy a shirt.
Buy a shirt.
Yeah.
Check out Rose.
Support your local
Hooligans. Don't forget to check out
That's
Rose
my
Cremation
catchphrase, bro.
and Big Nick's Pizza. Also, if you got a small business you want to shout out on the episode, hit us up. Let's
We
see.
might have a new sponsor in the next couple of weeks.
Oh, actually, we do have a new sponsor. Bustos, you shared my wonderful designs. I'm gonna share one of Bustos. I feel like
Here we go.
this has to happen.
Here we go.
Here we go.
For anybody out there who's in need of golf lessons, I happen to know
You want to get your Tiger Woods
a
on?
wonderful golf instructor. He goes by the name of Joshua. He's PGA certified, assistant
Certified.
golf professional. Check him out.
Professional AF. There we go. Look at that. Focus in on that. There we go. Yeah. Look at that.
Focus on
PGA
your call.
certified.
Call him.
Hit him up on the Twitters too. His DMs are
just
always.
DM
Slide,
for
yeah,
golf
slide into
lessons.
the DMs. He'll hook you up.
Please feel free to slide in those DMs for those golf lessons. Get your Inglewoods on.
And that was enough of our self-promotion.
Yeah.
All right.
I got nothing to
Sponsorships.
promote. I mean, I
Also, LA Kings memes, Royal Army.
Royal Army. Yeah, Royal Army, LA Kings.
So yeah, Ryan Armenta, and I think Tommy told us too, Blackhawks scored. It's 3-3. Oilers confirmed first overall pick.
That would be disgusting. Okay, so
Oilers playing the reverse line game.
since we just ended with the XFL, let's talk about the football season coming up. Are we going to have a football season? Or first of all, let's just talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the beautiful new stadium that the Rams and Chargers are going to be playing at.
SoFi Stadium.
So-
I'm watching some of those videos, man.
Those videos, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That the Rams
the
bought-
Rams own it,
Rams
and the
Stadium.
Chargers
The
rent
Rams
for
own
$1.
the Rams own it, and the Chargers
Yeah.
pay rent. They pay $1 in rent.
Yeah,
That is
The greatest deal
That
of
is
all
the
time.
ultimate finesse job by
The disrespect.
Dean Spanos of all.
He didn't
time.
finesse him. Goodell
It is
handcuffed
disrespect.
yeah. No, Goodell handcuffed
Cronky.
Kroenke.
I mean, that's what it comes down
Because
to.
originally, most of the owners were siding with the Raiders. And the Chargers stadium, and the Rams were not going to get it. But Jerry Jones
Vouched for Cronky, right?
vouched for Kroenke, and so he made a side deal. Hey, Goodell, give this
Edmonton just scored. Connor McDavid.
Connor
Wow.
McGee.
Connor McDavid, obscure Canadian hero.
Trayvon says, Bustos make me become Tiger Woods. I want the white chicks.
Dude,
That is the comment of the night right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Hat trick. They're throwing hats on the ice.
Oh man, virtual hats on the ice, love it.
Some people are coming down to the bottom. I don't know if it's media, but they're throwing hats.
How many
Where
people
was
are there?
So where was this? This morning when the Carolinas goal scored.
Savivechnikov?
Yeah, scored 3 goals then.
Yeah.
Andre Svechnikov, yeah. I didn't even know he had a hat trick until you guys mentioned it. All right.
Yeah. That's
Well,
funny.
maybe they're having a little bit more fun in Edmonton than they are in Toronto.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
so
yeah,
what do you think
yeah,
of the new
yeah.
stadium?
Okay, well, sorry, Boozes. Continue with your
yeah,
football
let's go
talk.
back to the new
So what do you
stadium.
think of the new stadium? What do you think of the
Okay, so there's I'm not sure his username, but there's a guy on YouTube who's posting the most insane videos of inside SoFi Stadium. Like,
I wonder if he's gonna get fired if he.
I don't know if he's a worker. I don't know if this guy's just like wandering because he doesn't
Yeah.
know a lot of like the.
sneaks
Yeah,
in.
like wouldn't be surprised if he's sneaking in.
Yeah.
He just looks like he's walking with a purpose with a hard hat and a mask, but because he's like, I wonder what they're gonna do here. I wonder what they're gonna do here. But this guy's been going through the.
I think he's got clearance.
Yeah,
of
but
some sort.
why are you
'Cause-
so dumb?
And why are you walking in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
A lot of his videos, like it's empty, like no
Yeah,
one's
what's
working.
going on?
That's aside the point. Anyway,
Yeah.
this guy's been giving like the most amazing tours of inside
We're
SoFi.
not going to give his name up because I don't want to get this.
Yeah, I don't wanna get him in trouble
I want
either.
At least a couple more insiders.
Yeah,
see
I'm
it.
with you on that. I don't want to blow up the spot just yet. But yeah, look up if you haven't already. There's some
We
really
don't
cool
snitch.
SoFi stadium videos of the inside, and the stadium looks pretty much done, and the stadium is amazing.
Nice.
The stadium is like on another
I
level.
was
like-
watching ABC 7, and actually somehow, some way, Jared Goff was joking around.
Yeah.
He gave him a little tour, and he said, "Oh, this is probably where I'm going to be sitting, looking up and watching the game when I'm on the bench waiting for."
Yeah, when he was like looking up.
Yeah.
And so on those videos though, you saw like the inside of the suites, the inside of the concourses, just like a lot of stuff that nobody's seen yet. And I'm amazed. I'm not gonna lie.
On some of those concourses, I instantly felt poor.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like looking at some of the VIP concourses, I'm like, I am not.
Yeah,
infiltrating
when he was going around the club level,
like,
specifically
yeah,
through like the
I'm
club
not-
seats. I was like, I'll probably
Yeah,
never see that.
I am not gonna be invited to this.
I'll
section
probably never
at
see that,
all.
but that's cool anyway.
Maybe WrestleMania. Maybe WrestleMania.
Which might not
but-
happen next year now in LA.
Well, we gotta.
There's a rumor.
We really need stuff to start.
There's
you
a
know, turning
rumor
into-
have it that Tampa. It's almost guaranteed to Tampa already.
I wouldn't be mad though.
Oh yeah, let's take it
That's
to
right,
Florida,
So Raymond James State,
where it's nice and safe from the corona.
No, they made it. I think Vince McMahon made a deal with the governor of Florida. I think. To allow
the
taping it.
DeSantis.
Yeah. So, quick little wrestling talk. WrestleMania was supposed to be at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where the Buccaneers play. At.
Right.
And obviously, it got moved to it got moved to the Performance Center. Their WWE's performance headquarters in Florida, and so we're supposed to get WrestleMania next year in Los Angeles at SoFi. But let's say we're able to turn things around. If they were to award WrestleMania next year to Tampa at Raymond James Stadium, I wouldn't be mad.
You're saying instead of at SoFi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
I mean, if they were to do that, I wouldn't be upset.
Because part of the deal, because they're taping all their shows still in Florida, in order for them to stay operating, kind of made a deal with the.
WWE is considered an essential business.
But I mean, like either way, it's going to be dangerous regardless. I feel like that's a side deal. That's not necessarily a Corona-related deal.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is we're saying like the Raiders. I don't know if it was yesterday, today.
Yeah,
No, today.
Today announced that there's going to be no fans.
And the brand
The
new
inaugural season of Allegiant Stadium,
That looks nice too.
which is also a very nice stadium. It looks like
I
a
hate the
Roomba.
Raiders with all my heart, but man, that's a nice looking stadium.
Dude, somebody did a side by
Not
side
gonna
with a
lie, like, SoFi
Roomba.
Stadium's nice, but I'm like, man,
That's a Roomba.
what if we had that? And that was actually the design.
The
in
Carson
Stadium
Stadium.
Yeah.
was going to be the one in Carson.
Yeah.
I
But-
love the laziness from Mark Davis. It's like, you know what? So that idea we had in
That fool
Carson,
copy and pasted.
let's put it in Clark County. We're
So
going to put my dad's cauldron.
up at the top.
So-
But the fact, that SoFi is so close, and it's looking like it's going to follow suit. There's probably going to be no Rams and Chargers games for the first year, which sucks because
For
like
fans.
we've said, we've
For
waited
fans.
so long, huh?
For fans.
For fans, at least.
Yeah. I mean, for
Well, we
fans,
don't even
yeah.
know if we're gonna have a season because if anything shows about MLB, football players are worse. Are they really gonna able to control
Yeah, there's
them?
more players and they're closer together.
Yeah.
Is going to be one of the issues. And granted, they do only play once a week, but so far the only thing that works is bubble. The bubble is the only thing that's currently working in
or
sports.
isolate the whole team.
Because even like there's a couple guys in the Galaxy, the second team that
On the USL squad.
that tested positive, and they were just in the same training facility. They weren't, you know what I mean? They were. I feel like
second-hand contact with somebody that's not really, that.
so. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's probably too
If the
late for them
NFL
to implement
if the
a
NFL has
bubble,
Season, it's strong. I obviously the best choice would be having it in a bubble.
which
It's
is
not,
sad
we're
because
like-
NFL had the most time to prepare of all the teams of all the leagues. The NFL was in the most perfect situation. They had months and months to prepare.
Like,
And-
we don't start until the fall.
Yeah,
we're
like,
good.
we're gonna be good. We have nothing to worry about. And
Blew a
then
3-1 lead. They're in
Yeah.
the process of blowing a 3-1 lead.
Or
Exactly.
No, not 3-1 lead. A 3-0 lead.
yeah, so like the fact that they're probably gonna have these issues when they should have, had the bubble
Roger
idea.
Goodell right
and-
now is looking at Rob Manfred like, hey, hold my beer?
right.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
if it was possible, it's probably too late for them to implement a bubble system.
I
But
mean, they canceled all the exhibition games.
yeah, all preseasons canceled,
The question is,
So we don't get the preseason battle of Los Angeles.
which is what we wanted.
We're like,
We wanted the
we don't-
opening
we
of
don't get a
SoFi so
regular season
bad.
matchup between
Yeah,
the Rams and Chargers, but we're gonna.
we
like,
just
you're
wanted the bragging
on the
rights.
line right
Yeah,
now
we
here.
just wanted the
And-
SoFi bragging rights more so than anything. I feel like.
and
Like, who gets to wear the pants for the first
Yeah,
season?
exactly. Who can own that first win at the stadium?
okay, and training camp starts this week.
The Rams.
So football's starting. I mean, I know we're mostly
my
Rams.
goodness.
Chargers re-signed Joey Bosa to a long-term contract.
Yeah.
So, defense-
That's a huge move for the Chargers right there to keep a guy like that on their defense.
Yeah, that's a big move for them. And then the Rams are starting training camp too, and both teams are gonna be on Hard Knocks this season.
Yeah.
Ryan Armenta said, and damn well football players aren't going to be able to stay away from the strip clubs.
Exactly.
Well, the ones that are single at least,
Also,
Family men, I don't know.
Ace asking, is Fox going to CGI the fans into the football games too?
Probably.
Probably, knowing Fox. That's going to be their go-to.
And then I know we're talking about. I know it's not NFL and college football. It should be interesting if they start. this year.
Trayvon just mentioned something in the comments right now.
WrestleMania in Vegas?
So if they don't award it to Tampa, it's like, hey, they can't have WrestleMania here in Los Angeles.
Allegiant?
In Vegas.
Yeah. I feel like that's only a matter of time, honestly.
I mean, I need to go back to back.
Bro.
Hey, so my connection keeps going in and out. So I hear like every other word you guys are saying.
Can you hear me right now?
So no, like you guys are fine because I'm watching you guys on the big screen. It's working perfect. But the way I'm hearing stuff, it's like every other word now. Before it was perfect, and like I hear everything cut up. That's why I've been so quiet because I'm like, what are they saying?
You remember,
Were there,
like-
technical difficulties?
Remember, like in Wayne's World?
You guys are fine. The podcast is perfect, but my connection, I'm just like trying to
We're
catch
always
your
perfect,
Rams
Tommy.
and their
Is it the
Chargers.
gloves? Is
Huh?
it the gloves?
Yeah.
Bradley Sylvie gloves.
When it started messing up when we put the gloves up?
Okay.
I think it's
So what do you think?
Okay, I'm gonna go
Tommy,
with
so what do you
Rams
think?
Because if it keeps
So what do you
breaking
think? Okay, Tommy, what do you think of the NFL season? What do you think
What
what's going to happen
NFL
during the
season?
NFL season?
up, there's not gonna be no fans. The Raiders already said no. The Rams are probably gonna say no.
You already said that, right?
I was telling you guys about that new mouth guard or mouthpiece they're supposed to come out with. To see what's going to happen with that. Odell Beckham said the NFL should just cancel the whole season. But he said that, but then he said he's still going to play if they don't. And then I saw a video.
He's like, I'm gonna get this
earlier
bread.
of the Denver Broncos with her walking.
That
into
was
practice.
funny, actually.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
see
saw that.
What happened?
It's like they're going into a tanning bed, dude.
Like
a mist. Like,
hand sanitizer. Or,
It's like a mister of sanitizer.
to like cleanse all the players as they walk in.
What the
It's
heck?
like they're going to a tanning
I'm
salon.
like, dude, that's crazy.
Coming out the nice Bronco
So,
orange.
Yep.
but I'm gonna be pretty sad if I can't see Johnny Hecker this year. It's gonna suck.
Wow. I didn't even think of those
That's right.
possibilities.
yeah, see? Maybe Zach's really mad about that idea.
No, you have Johnny Hecker right there. That's Johnny Hecker Chitello.
That is true.
That is.
Ooh,
Zach-
look at those
that's Zach-
legs.
That's for those that don't know. That's Zachary's other call sign name.
Look at those legs.
Whoa.
You guys want to see my tan?
Working out.
Okay, don't do much too much.
Tommy,
You're making
you really-
Bustos
Tommy-
uncomfortable.
I mean,
His glasses are fogging
So
again.
last week it was my legs. Now it's this week is.
Oh yeah,
Tommy's
last
legs.
Tommy, if you really wanted to, if you want to get people to to come in to watch our show, just
Don't forget to subscribe to Tommy's OnlyFans.
exactly. That will get us a lot of money for.
At least it wasn't on the Jim Fox episode like Bustos did, showing his
Right.
legs off.
Okay,
That's who we came to see here.
so anything else we need to talk about?
I feel like
Talking about the foosball.
foosball. I feel like
Foosball's
most
the
of
devil,
our-
Bobby.
I mean, LAFC chokes another game away.
LAFC.
Oh, one more. Tommy's beloved soccer squad.
Even though the Galaxy sucked
Yes.
during the tournament.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna go to the comments because it really keeps cutting out. So I'm gonna see you guys in the comments.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
I mean the LAFC. I mean, don't get me wrong. The
All right,
Galaxy.
so
Galaxy sucked.
Tommy's gonna still be here in the comments. Kilo will probably pop him up in a few moments on the back screen behind me as we look at everything here.
Oh, what?
There we go. Yeah.
What just
give
happened?
myself all super clear.
LAFC blows another big game.
Which I want to point out. Shout out to Clayton Kershaw, Master of the Universe, using his curse for good.
Look at this shit.
Clayton Kershaw
Using his jinx powers for good.
Oh God. I mean,
using his curse for a blessing.
I mean,
And I ain't talking about the teeth blessing of
that's
LAFC.
hilarious.
hey, I gotta say this though:
That's
the Galaxy
hilarious.
during the playoffs, during this tournament,
No, they're garbage. Yeah,
they were
for
garbage
sure.
this year.
Their
They
best players are
absolute-
hurt. Their
they're
best players are hurt.
absolutely garbage.
You're missing John. You're missing Jonathan Dos Santos.
They're still absolutely garbage without them.
Yeah, they're two best players, and honestly, I feel like as well. I really miss Zlatan right now, especially in those LAFC games.
Oh yeah, this is
And then see him, dude. He's
And-
still killing it in AC Milan right now.
And
He's killing
Hey,
it.
remember LAFC did this choke job without Bale.
Vela, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean,
They would have done the choke job with Vela in the lineup.
you
It's
can't fool me.
happened before.
I was gonna say you can't fool me either way because sometimes he doesn't show for big games because there's a corona. Sometimes he doesn't show for big games because he's Carlos Vela.
That's a good one.
Up high. Let's hit him with
Hey,
that.
hey, we're not supposed to
Soundboard's
high
back.
five here. You remember the whole view baseball rules, no high
We're gonna
five?
backhand high five.
That's right. There we go. There we go.
Ah.
It's okay. We're the most isolated of our group. All right? So we're fine. It's okay.
So yeah, that was a huge game. Galaxy definitely sucked. They're garbage. We
was,
expected them to be bad. I don't know if we expected them to be this bad. At least we got a tie. We got a point.
Got a point.
We weren't.
We knocked Houston out.
Hey, there's not much more Galaxy talk much the rest of the season.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
unless these guys get back healthy and are able to do something crazy.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But much like, I mean, regular sports, once your team's out, you're rooting for the demise of your rivals. And in our case,
Oh, that was me on Friday with LAFC.
Yeah.
So
in the
But
penalty
the funny thing
kicks.
is,
So-
none of us watched it.
That is true. I watched the
I
highlights.
followed
highlights.
the match via Twitter. So in the 60th minute,
Like
Bradley.
I said, none of us watched it.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it, but I was the first one in the comments. As soon as I saw that box score, I was like, "Yeah, boy!"
Yeah. No, so a quick recap of that match against Orlando City SC. LAFC had a 1-0 lead in the 60th minute on a goal by Bradley Wright Phillips, one of their big acquisitions in the offseason.
Right.
And then in the 90th minute, I forgot the guy's name, but he was an LAFC draft pick.
Oh yeah, the guy who tied it.
The guy who tied it for Orlando City was a draft pick of LAFC, and they ended up not retaining him, and he ended up signing with Orlando City.
Wow.
Ties it in stoppage time.
Right.
And
right at the 90th or something, right? Yeah.
And within the five,
Yeah.
it was like 5 minutes of stoppage time, and he ties it in stoppage time, and then
You just love to see it.
exactly, and then they went to penalty kicks later on, and Orlando City went 5 for 5 on
And
penalties.
I don't know what happened. Sorry.
Penalty kicks. LAFC lost. That's all.
I
you
did.
need to know.
All I know is I didn't bet on that game.
Orlando City
Wow,
did
those
not
fellas.
miss a penalty kick
I was into soccer before the
the first
tournament.
couple matches. And he's
First
like,
go-
all right, this is boring.
Unless you got money riding on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Then I was out.
But I mean, I feel like it's hard, especially for you. Like we're trying to get you into it, and we're trying to be like, yeah, follow the team. But like the Galaxy were eliminated right away, so it didn't really help.
Nope.
Trayvon wants to talk about the WNBA.
No. Not
We
today.
could we could, but
Well,
unfortunately,
none of us has watched the WNBA game.
that's the unfortunate thing, and it's not like a dig at at women's sports.
I honestly
We're
don't
not
know
like,
it.
not
We're-
like that.
Sorry, there's too many sporting.
It's literally just been the fact that like there's not all right. So
There's too many sporting
That's-
events going on right now.
everything's going on. The WNBA also started. I know the Sparks won a match or they won a game.
You got a match.
Also, Tommy said regards to
Go.
LAFC, they kind of choke like the 49ers choke.
Oh,
No,
like
not
blowing a
necessarily.
21-point lead.
21,
Or
I
20
ju-
score
I
game of 21 points.
I haven't.
21.
I didn't get to press it yet. I mean,
I know you had to get that.
What's 9 plus 10?
21?
21?
Yeah.
You're welcome, Tommy. Thanks for joining us on this podcast.
Tommy.
Great to see you again.
And Baby Zach.
Shout out to Baby Zach, the real homie.
It's great.
Yeah, I haven't watched a WNBA game.
I'm gonna remember that the next time I get invited to an all catered suite.
You can take me though, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that's good. Hey, don't worry. Don't worry.
You know who's gonna enjoy those sweet, delicious Stone IPAs? DJ.
There we
Well,
go.
Tommy's
There we go.
unfortunately probably won't be going to many games because of Baby Zach.
I'll invite Baby Zach.
Tommy said Boostos told me to say it, Christian.
Oh, I've been waiting for
No,
Tommy.
don't use
To throw Boostos under the bus.
don't use Zach's younger brother as collateral. No,
I'm throwing in shade at you right now. Come on.
I know.
I mean, don't worry. You won't me, DJ, or you won't be in the suite this year.
This is true. When do you think the next time we're going to actually go to a live sporting event?
I mean,
2021?
It'll be
I
lucky.
can-
I think. Hey, I think we'll be lucky to be in the stadium by opening day.
Next opening day?
Yeah, we'll be lucky.
They're saying if there is a vaccine, it's supposed to be ready by early 2021. So
And I can't say. Oh, I've seen in the news like there's been like people working on vaccines and they're doing like stage 3,
right, yeah.
and it's like we're getting close to like the
Potential, yeah.
the potential like presenting it to the governments and such, and leading to a mass production, a mass distribution.
But are we all going to take it? That's the question, because no one likes taking the flu shots.
I mean, if it saves your life, I feel like
Well,
more
yeah,
people are
well,
going to.
I'm like, yeah. I mean,
What
If my
about
option is taking a shot or
it's
dying.
Like, well, people die from the flu. Not a lot of people take the flu shot.
Who says you better not start some conspiracy theories on the
Don't you
podcast?
start.
Well, that's the
Someone
problem.
asked, does that-
It's not. It's the problem. The vaccine's going to be good. We need a vaccine, but are people going to take it?
If it means life or
Yeah.
death, yes, they will.
I know what he's talking about. Like the people that
Yeah,
are like, oh,
yeah.
I don't believe in vaccine. The anti-vaxxers is like, hey, so what about now?
I mean, let them. If they don't want to take it, don't let them.
we
To-
have
to
to
quote
make,
Dolph Lundgren
but
from
we
Rocky
have to
III.
Make, hey, we
Exactly.
have to make them.
Dies.
We
If
gotta
they
have
die,
them
they
take
die.
it, because if they don't, we're still gonna be the same situation, like the whole mask situation.
So Ace is asking, does that N64 still work? Yes, it
Yes, it
still
Yes,
works.
it does actually.
And
when,
it
we
was
go
like-
when we go off the air, we're actually doing our little personal Madden tournament.
So I actually have the GameCube too. So we're
Yeah, we play both
We play
GameCube
Smash
and
pretty
we're trying to possibly explore Hooligan Gaming, just doing like retro games against us. You'll see on our channel we had these two go against each other. We also recorded one with me versus Rico. Unfortunately, there was some technical difficulties, and while there's the video, the audio didn't come through. But just know that I beat him.
and we're having the finals later tonight.
So then the finals would be me versus Bustos in some Madden 03. Also, Tommy says it works, unlike the 49ers defense in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
He wants all le smoke.
Okay, guys.
21?
it certainly worked. It did certainly work against the Rams.
Cut his mic, cut his mic, cut his mic.
Okay. So anything else?
I feel
I
like
can't wait for us to be able to go to a live sporting event, especially a football game, because I feel like we'd have a special pre-taped segment like our Hooligan night out at Dodger Stadium last year.
right.
But you
We
won't.
need an episode like that. It's me versus
But you
all of
won't
us
wear
at-
the Shanghai Rams jersey though.
not
That's
a snowball's chance in hell.
then
I
you're
wear
not
that.
having a hooligan night out on a football game.
Let me finish, Joshua. Mr. PGA certified. I was saying a Niners versus Rams game at SoFi Stadium, if we're able to, someday.
Yes.
Hooligan day out.
I feel like it'd be a fun SoFi if we can.
Fun.
If we can actually afford tickets.
But like the preseason that they're supposed to do with the Chargers and the Rams, that would have
Or
been
we could do
perfect.
that, exactly.
That would have been a perfect matchup
It
for
would
us.
literally be
But,
three. It would literally be
mean-
The 3-on-2.
yeah. Me and Rico.
2-2 with the ref.
Yeah, Bustos gets those 50-50 jerseys where it's like half Rams, half Chargers. You and Rico could be on the Chargers, me and Tommy on the Rams. I feel like it's a fun.
Bustos is a Chargers fan, but he would definitely be rooting for the Rams.
Yeah, he would.
No, I'm a neutral fan. I'm a Ruby rooting for the Chargers, but I'm not gonna hold.
You're
it.
gonna wear an old school
Just not
LA
out loud.
Extreme XFL.
I'm not gonna
jersey,
hold
aren't you?
anything against. I'm gonna call it right down the middle.
You're gonna
don't
wear.
know.
You're gonna wear a Washington Sentinels, Shane Falco, Keanu
You
Reeves
mean
jersey. From
you mean a
Replacements.
Washington blanks now because they don't
The
have
Washington football team?
Yeah, the Washington
Yet to be
football team.
determined. Washington question marks.
Tommy's saying that we're just waiting to meet him, the ultimate champion, because he's going to whoop us in Madden. Rhino Munch is saying,
Yeah.
pull up and play me on NES. double dribble, ice hockey, or bases loaded.
Okay.
Also,
have
Sermon
all-
King says Rich Hill was placed on the DL.
I have a lot
the
of
injured list.
I have a lot of the old games. I don't know if Tommy can. I think Tommy can beat me in any of those games.
Tommy, have you played Madden 03 on the GameCube specifically, though?
Probably.
It just hits different.
Okay, guys.
All right, guys.
Honestly-
We got the catchphrase in an episode.
Me
It's
versus Tommy, like in a live sporting event, is gonna bring us ratings.
No, it
It's
won't.
just the snarkiness.
It's almost the equivalent of you and Ray heckling in the outfield.
Exactly.
Like that was just
Bring it to
another
the
level. Yeah, that was. If you haven't seen that video, Ray and Christian, go back in the channel. The Ike Davis of the Mets,
JD Davis.
or JD Davis
who
of
is
the
Who
Mets.
is to this day an enemy of the podcast.
Enemy of the
And
podcast.
somehow got a game home run ball that day too.
Also true. Bruce caught a grand
Was
slam.
that his? Wait, no, was that his grandson?
No,
No, but he caught.
That's right.
No, I
he-
got it underneath,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I won't be able to get no more.
which
underneath.
is done forever.
Stupid home run seeds.
Trayvon says, "Wear a UCLA Bruins shirt like you did last time." So,
Yeah, no, I lost the bet to Trayvon. We have this annual gauntlet bet,
so you'll wear the UCLA, but you won't wear a
it was-
Shanghai Rams.
but it was part of a bet though.
Dude, I've been trying to
I
get
have
you
a
to
bet
bet
right
this.
now. We have a bet right now.
Oh yeah, we do with Tommy.
If the Lakers don't win the NBA championship, I will put on that stupid-looking Shanghai Rams jersey.
But
I'm looking
Tommy
at
hasn't
it off
agreed to it.
camera.
That's the problem.
Tommy agreed by virtue of all of us agreeing for him
Okay,
that he had
that's
to wear
fine.
the
That's
Lakers
fine.
jersey. We said for
So,
the
Lakers in 5, Tommy. You're
Hey,
putting on that Lakers
So there's
jersey.
actually now a part of me that kind of wants the Lakers to lose now.
wow. After everything we've been
I
through
love
this
the
year,
I love the Lakers, but I would love to see Christian.
Kilo,
in the
cut his
Shanghai-
mic.
Shanghai Rams.
Kilo, cut his mic. Cut his mic.
that's the end game for you. Is
End
him
it. End him now.
Okay,
pull it. All right, guys, we got 2 from him. It's been an official episode. We can call the game.
Yeah, we
he
call-
said,
time-
"All right, guys."
Okay, time to call it now.
All right, guys. Solid episode as always. Shout out to Tommy for coming through on the Skype. Our
Rico.
first ever episode testing this out. Shout out to Rico. He was here earlier in the chat. He
Happy
probably
birthday,
did.
Cynthia.
Rico being,
He's with
lovely,
Cynthia.
being the lovely husband that he is.
Yeah, he's a family man. He's a
Catering
great
to his
husband.
lovely wife
So
on
screw
her
those
birthday.
hooligans. I'm spending time with my wife today
Exactly.
On her 21st birthday.
on her 21st birthday. Wow, Bruce is this a sweet
Rico,
talker.
I know you're still watching this as you're, having your lovely dinner with Cynthia. I really hope you break out that Luther Vandross tonight.
That's already on. That's why he's not. That's not why he's
Okay.
not in here.
Yep.
If it's not Luther, then it's got to be that Teddy Pendergrass.
That's why he's not in here right now. He was in here earlier, but
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I'll let you put
a
the rest of
mixture
it
of
together.
Luther. It's gonna be a mixture of Luther, Teddy P, and some Barry White.
Boostas, would you wear a cheerleader outfit if Tommy agreed to wear a Lakers outfit?
No.
In the comments.
No, that's definitely no.
Yes.
In the bet where he has to wear the Rams jersey,
Nope.
Tommy wears the Lakers, you wear the cheerleader.
No, I'm rooting for the
like
Lakers.
Yasiel Puig 2 years ago where
I'm
he's
rooting
like,
for the
go
Lakers."
Dodgers, go Dodgers. What is going on? Hey, Sermon King donated $3.
Yay!
Shout out to Sterling.
Shout
Hey,
out.
we
spin
can
the
just-
wheel.
That's what I was gonna
Hey!
say.
I don't
We
think
haven't done this in a long time. Do
I
we
don't
have
think-
it ready?
Do we have it?
Let's go.
Oh, it's ready?
Thank you, Kilo. Again, as always, MVP of
I didn't know.
every
I didn't know it was hooked
episode.
back up.
To end the show, it's a perfect timing to spin that wheel.
All right,
It is
let's
my
spin
life's goal as one of the co-hosts of this show to get Kilo on camera.
She already been on camera.
No,
She's
Yes.
scared. She
She
doesn't like
has.
things. She showed up for like 5 seconds in
Yeah.
one episode.
So
but
you gotta find the
Wait,
episode.
was I gone? Wait, I was in Arizona when this happened?
You were not here that episode, so that.
Damn it. Again, it's gonna happen again.
There. Yeah, no, the wheel's not set up.
Oh,
I didn't think
we
it
owe-
was either.
Okay, we owe you a wheel spin when we get that
Yeah,
stuff.
Sermon King, come
Sermon
back
King,
next
so come back,
episode,
please.
and we have a prize wheel. It's not set up right now, but we owe you one spin on our prize wheel.
Heck, we
And
might
if you-
just.
Also,
we
anybody
might bring
else?
It, we might bring it back.
Yeah.
Also, anybody, if you don't know, usually if you subscribe to the channel or if you donate, you automatically get to spin our prize wheel. We give out hats and flags and all that stuff. It's been down for a while, but it will be returning.
been-
Just haven't had a chance.
It's been on the Corona IL.
It's in quarantine
Well, no,
now.
it's just like we haven't had an opportunity where
Well,
someone's done.
well, the
such
problem is we haven't had a live episode in the
Yeah.
studios often.
Yeah, and
This
it
is
was,
only our
it's
second live
recent.
it was
episode.
disabled when we were doing the Zoom quarantine
Yeah.
calls. So,
This is our second live episode here.
but
Well, you were here last week.
yeah, if you don't know, subscribe. That's the way we do it. But like we said, solid episode. Shout out to Tommy.
Shout out to Rico.
Lakers
Shout
in 3. Shout out Rico and Cynthia. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
there's a few others here.
Join us next week. Next week, our plan is to be a big. We've been putting off our anniversary since March, and all these hooligans have been working hard. So we're gonna do a big party and celebration. It's supposed to be today, but because it's Cynthia's birthday, we pushed it back another.
Damn, quarantine cost us a whole bunch.
Yeah, quarantine messed us up, but we're finally trying to get
Supposed
it
to have a year celebration
back in March.
Back in March.
But we haven't been here, so hopefully next week we're gonna have a super
Full
fun
cast.
episode. Where it's gonna be extra full. We're gonna have full cast, and we're gonna have maybe some surprises along the way. We don't know. We're gonna try some stuff. We're gonna get real weird with it. Anyways, like
I sure love to be weird.
to get real weird. Do I even have? Oh
Just trying to find our
yeah.
go away song. We
I-
can only play
it's
like
been
a-
so long.
We can only play like a snippet of it because we don't want to get
Yeah,
copyrighted.
But yeah.
No, but thank you guys for tuning in. All 8 of you at the moment.
At the moment.
There's a
But yeah, please, guys, tell your friends about us. That if you're, if they're into LA sports in general, we're here live most Mondays.
Right? Just come hang out with the guys every Monday, 8 o'clock. Talk
Be
some
part
sports.
of the chat.
Watch a Dodger game. Listen to us. We'll give you our honest opinion about the games.
Maybe we'll even let the guys watch the game next week. I don't know. It depends what I produce. No, we're already getting a no.
It was like,
Kevin.
no.
We're
She
getting a
shot
no.
that down like, no.
Well, I'm already kind of.
She's like, Christian, I swear to God, I will
Hey,
jump
we have-
across this desk.
I think it's Bustos specifically that she has the issue with because Bustos is facing, because it's directly behind us. We projected onto a wall here in the warehouse.
I'm looking at I look at my phone. I was looking at my phone the whole
Now
time.
your
so-
reaction, come on, routine fly ball.
God.
Well, I have it on my phone.
Come on, I had the under.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
Oh, hamburgers.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe. Next Monday, 8 p.m. full cast. Thank you for joining us this week once again.
If
Shout
you
out to our
guys
sponsors,
can't
Rose
watch us
Cremation,
live,
Big Nick's Pizza, hooligansports.net, promo code podcast, 10% off. What were we saying? If you can't watch us,
If you guys can't watch our episodes live, obviously once we're going off the air, you can watch these episodes on YouTube.
And eventually on iTunes again. 'Cause we gotta figure out our problems.
We're on
We'll
iTunes.
get that working,
Get
don't
that
worry.
working out. We're also on Twitch.
oh yeah, that is true. We're on Twitch. We don't advertise, but we got a Twitch channel.
We're
So
on Twitch, and it's also live. We're live simulcast on there too.
yes, both at the same time. You could, if you prefer that one, you can't get in on the comments, but still, it's fun. But until next time, the Hooligan Sports
We'll
Podcast.
see you guys.
We will see you then. Oh, music to my ears.
Metro don't trust you.